So what's up? How you doing today? We are going to take a look at both Jerry and Bob's guitar parts on Peggy O. This tune's real easy. It's just the verse the whole time, except hanging on to A a little bit for the intro, and that's it. And let's start with the Jerry part because this one he's really just laying it down with a fingerstyle thing the whole time, and Bob's kind of playing the little more intricate, almost lead parts really rhythmically around what he's doing throughout the tune. So let's give a listen to me playing with a backing track so you can hear and see it in the context, and then we'll break down what's going on. So this one is in the key of A, and like I said, it's going to be a fingerstyle thing for Jerry. And for the intro, we are going to be just hanging on an A, doing this pattern, going. And every once in a while he'll go like, and throw that little couple of pull-offs in a row, really nice sound. And now if this is something that's kind of new to you for fingerstyle, actually, I would check out a video. I'll put it in a link in the description down below now that I think about it. Quick video I made a while back about some fingerstyle basics that are really important to know. And I would check that out if you want to get more into fingerstyle. But I will just say for now, it's going to be at the thumb here. And really make sure you can get that going. You don't want to be delayed or something hitting that. Think of that as a bass part, just going back and forth, and really keep your thumb out. Don't go in, like this. You want that thumb way out. But there's more stuff on things like that in that video, so if you want, check that out. So that is the main thing of going on with Jerry's part. He's got that, and then the very last time in the intro, there's a classic little lead up, A major scale, and then hitting it right in the verse. So now we've got the same thing, but then quickly to a D. And a lot of people would just do an open D like this, but it sounds kind of, sounds good, but kind of normal cliche. But he's doing it this way, which is much more interesting and smoother, but a little more challenging to play. Oops, does it a couple times, and then back to a couple times, right, and then does it again, one measure, F sharp minor, and now here you can't go lower to get to that alternate bass thing, bass part, but it's just playing a fifth of the chord, but you could go up, and so a lot of people would do that, and do like this. So play this C sharp here. But I was listening carefully to it, and at least this one version, I didn't listen to a million versions, but he was just hitting that F sharp twice instead. So it's kind of breaking that pattern of the alternating root fifth bass part. Just like that. And then we've got C sharp minor, back to the alternating, part. Does it a couple times. And I like to move my finger too, so I don't like to go like this, like, just bar it down and go. Because then you hear these two notes at the same time, then, it just gets a little muddy, so I like to just actually move it. Move it back. And then same thing here for a D. This time, I was hearing in his one version, he was doing it up here. So you get this voicing for a D here, and then another way here. So this is, if you think with the cage system, this is a C shape. It's like playing a C, with a really challenging fingering and barring this down here. And then this is the A shape. So up here, and then he's alternating the bass, there as well. And then do that once, back to the A. sharp minor again. D real quick. And then you're just hanging on the A for 4 times through. And that's it. So that's the basis of getting the chords down. And of course with this you want a real, flow. So if it's something that's challenging you, again, especially if you're new to fingerstyle, just take it real slow. And I really recommend just playing the thumb, just playing that bass part and just getting that down before anything else. And then trying the rest of it just without even tempo, just real slow, getting used to it, because you want to build your speed up to getting it going. Because it's one of those things where the song sounds so relaxed and chill. I always think of that of fingerstyle stuff and folky stuff in general. It sounds so relaxed, but when you break it down, the fingerstyle, especially your right hand, is often going really, really fast. It's just got that steady rhythm and that flow to it that makes it end up sounding relaxing. But if it is, speeding up, slowing down, or a little choppy here and there, it throws it all out of whack. So really just do it at your own tempo and don't worry about doing it at speed quite yet. Do it in a smooth tempo, but slow, and then work your way up. With that being said, though, let's check out Bob. We'll do the same thing. Give him a listen to the backing track, me playing with it, and then we'll take a look at what's going on. Alright, so this one is something where he plays a lot up here, but of course one of those ones, the different variations are going to change a lot, and probably more so with this tune for Bob's parts, because he's not singing, so he's kind of free to play around. It's like, this is one of those songs where it's like his way of playing lead without playing the cliche lead type of playing, and Jerry's just going to be locking down. He's not going to be doing as much variety because he's just focused on doing his finger picking rhythm part. But we're going to focus on him playing up here in the 9th position, revolving all around A in the C shape. Think of that key system again. So it's just kind of all about the rhythm on this one. It's really got really unique rhythm. And so the beginning, yeah, he's just playing around that shape. Again, just kind of all about the rhythm. And either playing, I got it tabbed out, so it's just these middle 4, but you can play the top 4 if you want to mix it up here. Or play all 5, any little pieces sliding around anytime you want. But then when he gets into in the verse, he's kind of playing around with that. And this is the one little lick he's kind of doing throughout it a lot, going. Just going right here from the 3rd of the chord in the key up to the 4th, back to the 3rd, just right down the scale. Like that, right? And then he goes into the D. Just playing the D right in this position here. But instead of getting locked in with that bar chord, just playing the middle 4. That's what I got tabbed, but also sometimes playing this top one up here. Right? And then getting back to the A. Same stuff here, and then doing that. And I just do that right into the next chord, the F sharp minor. And same thing here, getting that middle 4, but also sometimes getting that top note. C sharp minor, same thing, middle 4. This one here too. And then sometimes he does this. I don't think I tabbed that up, but just leading up to the F sharp on the 11th fret right here, 3rd string. Something doing like that, which I just made a track for Brown Eyed Women. I made one a long time ago, my first tracks, but I just did give a little preview, 2 new versions. I did the Europe 72 kind of style, redid that, much better now, and then I did the Cornell version, which is very different. So I got that slow, fast one. And in the Cornell one, which is, you know, the version of this tune I was listening to, a Sitmore one from from 77, and Bob was doing the same type of stuff. So in the Brown Eyed Women, he's doing little things like that, playing these little things, just saying like it. And there's something with that, you know, if there's something that in your own playing you kind of like, you gravitate towards, don't shy away from it. Don't think like, oh no, I shouldn't do that too much because people are going to hear and they're going to know what I'm doing. Or just go for it, embrace it, you know, because there's an example. Bob would do that a lot, you know, and maybe he didn't do that all throughout his career or still going on, but during different time periods, you kind of gravitate towards it and then you kind of retire, or maybe you bring it back. So that's something that during that around the same time period, late 70s, he'd do that in there. Right, and then back to A. And that's it. So let's give a listen to Jerry doing the ending part, and then we'll do Bob's ending part, and then I'll break down both of those, and we'll see what's going on. So for Jerry, he's coming in, doing the same, you know, picking thing, and then we got... Right? Just messing around with the little A major thing, and that's how they end it. And then Bob, he's doing it, his same thing kind of up here. A couple times, the last time, and then he's going... sliding back into the chord here, something like that. And that's it for the tune. Now, sometimes for these guitar parts videos comparing Bob and Jerry, I'll do a little breakdown part on Jerry's solo section and talk about some approaches and things he's doing. But for this one, I'm working on a signature licks video where I normally just do a few licks from a solo particular one and show the exact licks and show kind of his approach and kind of musically what's going on. But the one I'm working on right now, I'm almost finished, and I decided to do the whole thing, so it's a long one. It goes 3 times through this long verse. So I decided to stick to that one. We're gonna dive deep into kind of what's going on there. But I will just say it's A major, so it means A major scale works. He's doing a lot of stuff with A major pentatonic, and he's focused a lot on the melody, more so than most tunes with that one. So keep that in mind when you do your soloing on it. But have fun with it. And if you got your guitar there, you try it out with one of these backing tracks over here. And I'll see you in one of the next videos. And soon I'll see you in the signature licks.